Hi, everyone. Jason from Hedge Plus. It's Thursday's look at the livestock markets. We'll start with hogs. They've been the runaway freight train now. Not something I expected, but I've been talking a lot about how funds are doing the heavy lifting. They're very long. That's been driving a lot of this, I think. So we've had the move, the breakout happened in April hogs from about the 92 area. Now we're up, challenged just shy of 100 yesterday. So that I expect that to be kind of the erase that happens. We'll set back to that low $90 area at some point. So I am having my guys that need some coverage go out to June, July, wherever it makes sense. Whether it's some puts below the market, whether it's hedging with futures or getting sales made, you're going to like it eventually from the prices we're at right now. So I just don't know how much longer this continues. It's hard to step in front of it since we are still putting in fresh highs, but I feel like this is kind of the last push up where it's being overdone. So get ready to hedge on hogs. Call if you have any questions on how you can be doing that. Live cattle have made the jump over 240, helped that another inventory report, of course, no surprise, shows cattle inventory is down year on year. We're just very tight. We still have screwworm issues with Mexico. That border is not going to open anytime soon. What you don't want to see is the impact, if screwworm comes into the U.S., does that scare away, beef demand, things like that. So again, it's not a bad idea to have some coverage in place, but I've said I'm just letting this thing run a little bit. April live cattle have room, I think, to at least challenge the gap that needs a move up to 249. Then yesterday we closed just shy of 242. So still a little room to go. It hasn't been the, screaming higher. It's been a little more orderly this time around. And I think that's just cash markets still moving up. Packers having to pay up to get cattle supplies coming in. And I think that remains the case. So you don't have a ton of risk of having the rug pulled unless you get some outside market news that would affect that, impact that market there. So giving it a little room, but watching very closely. We'll update you if we think you ought to be doing anything. Have a good rest of the week.